Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 3 Team Builder and Battle of the SDA. We are here this week taking on Nue, I don't know, Nue, coach of the Brooklyn Mantykes. And if you have not seen them before, go check them out. Links in the description below, as are all the coaches in the SDA this season. But this week's a little bit different because I have no idea what I'm about to use for this team. So shout outs to Tishen, who knew that I was incredibly busy this week, didn't have a lot of time to prep, and took it upon himself to prep a team and handed it to me. I genned it in without really looking at it, and we're gonna explore it together, you and I. So he sent me 100 DMs on Discord explaining this team, and we're gonna look at it together because I don't actually I genned it in, so I know what 6 mons they are, but I don't know anything about them. So, first mon is the WinCon. This is, okay, I'm just start with his DMs. Starting yesterday at 7 p.m. And on YouTube, you'll probably see some of these pop up. Alright, let's do this while I still have time, lol. Garchomp, the WinCon. So basically, your opponent does not leg Garchomp. In fact, Moltres is kind of forced to come in my eyes, because Bandit, EQ, 2 KOs the entire team. Decided to put Yachi on it, lets it live a modest freeze dry from not item boosted Kyurem. Also helps in case Jirachi has Ice Punch or Icy Wind, probably Icy Wind, because it's more useful, and a bait Shuka Tenta with Ice Beam or Porygon Z with it. Alright, calc times. Basically, it can OHKO the whole team at +2, if not Berry, but even without the boost, it still has a chunk to most. So 252 modest special attack Kyurem Freeze Dry, guaranteed 2 KO after Stealth Rock, 252 special attack Tentacle Ice Beam, guaranteed 66.8% chance 2 KO after Stealth Rock, 252 modest Porygon Z, guaranteed 2 KO. Can't live Specs Ice Beam from any of those. But with this attack investment, its Earthquake is a 68.8% chance to OHKO Jirachi. Scale Shot can a 3 hits 2 KOs Kyurem. Rock Slide can 50% chance to OHKO Moltres. Earthquake is guaranteed 2 KO on Roserade. And Dazzling Gleam is not an OHKO on me. Cursula is just OHKO'd if it's not bulky, but Specs Cursula, according to them, is low-key scary, has good SPDF and Strength Sap, but ass defense. 196, oh yeah, Joe, shout outs to you for doing the mocks with Tishen as well, appreciate that. 196 Garchomp Earthquake can almost get an OHKO on Cursula with max HP investment. I guess if I do this, we will do... It's going to be a lot to read. All right. So next is oh wait, what were the moves on what was the full moves? All right, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Scale Shot. All right. So next up is Sylveon. Sylveon is my Specs Kyurem switch in. Can handle any special Kyurem. Wasn't sure about the 4th move. He said put Yawn if I like, but he put a move on. So I don't know which one that was. Yawn is for potent setups like the Rachi or Tentacruel switch in, but I have Baton Pass, so can just Baton Pass. Don't have to do it to Chomp or Helio. Thought about Psyshock because that ships Tentacruel and Rose. But the opponent's probably going to go on Rachi most times, so perhaps Yawn over Psyshock, apparently. Wish is good for the other Mons on his team. Mainly Capraja is a key defensive Mon here. Choice Specs Cursula Shadow Ball is a 3-hit KO. Choice Specs Kyurem Flash Cannon is a chance to 2-hit KO that's in my favor. Scary, but if you know that it does its modest specs, and you can just go into Capraja. Freeze Dry is a 0.2% chance to 3-hit KO if it's specs from Kyurem. Specs Flash Cannon, or non-specs Flash Cannon can't 3-hit KO. Hyper Voice can OHKO Grimmsnarl, guaranteed a 2-hit KO on Kyurem. Psyshock can 2-hit KO Tentacruel, which can... Sludge Bomb is apparently 4-hit KOing me. That's wild. Roserade is getting 2 KO by Psyshock, while Sludge Bomb is a 2-hit KO. So, Tri-Attack from Porygon Z can 2-hit KO potentially, but Hyper Voice also a 2-hit KO. Next is Copper. You liar. Next is Copper. Besides Gengar, it's my best specs Porygon Z switch in. Tri-Attack is potentially 3 KOing. Nasty Plot can be scary. 4 attack Adamant, Sheer Force, Iron Head, 2 KOs that. Rock Slide, Oko's Moltres. Giga Drain does nothing. It's a possible 9-hit KO from Roserade to this Paparaja. Moltres' Flamethrower is a 2-hit KO. So Wishes are super useful. Also can handle DD Adamant Kyurem. Copper with Wish support and Sheer Force is, according to Sishen, kind of goated here. Alright, next is Slowking G. That can potentially help with the 2 Mons, mainly Moltres. Sylv doesn't have an extra just so Sylv doesn't have an extra task since my opponent's team is pretty special heavy. But Calm Mind, which you can freely set up on Moltres, or not physically SD Tentacruel, and non-Shadow Ball Roserade. Probably better just to have Psyshock. Bops 10 and Rose, and Shadow is just so you can get chip on Rachi. Oh, okay. And it does a lot of good. Slack Off if I want to set up like it's a Culber set, because of Grimmsnarl. It's basically to bait and kill the Grimmsnarl with a Culber Berry. Okay. Also helps against SD Knock Tenna and Knock Passimian. Next, Heliolisk. Nope. Good try. So as I've noticed, my opponent's only ground type is still Volley Ground, but Hyper Voice creams that. So if on Moltres you can probably Surf, although Scout, this is basically a breaker for Chomp. So Surf, 31.3% chance to Oko Moltres. Volt Switch can just Oko Moltres. Hyper Voice, 2-hit KOs still Volley Ground cleanly. Surf, 2-hit KOs as well, so no real reason to do that. Though it does more, so maybe if it's more specially defensive to Volley Ground, it's always a 2-hit KO. Hyper Voice, if it's specially defensive to Volley Ground, is a 3-hit KO. But it's a 2-hit KO on Kyurem. Thunderbolt, 3-hit KO on Jirachi. Unfortunately, no room for Dark Pulse. Volt Switch doesn't do anything to specially defensive Jirachi. Cursula is 3-hit KO'd by Volt Switch. Hyper Voice can 2-hit KO the Roserade. Thunderbolt, Oko's the Tentacruel. Volt Switch, 2-hit KO the Tentacruel. Alright, Mandy is the last one, and it's for Passimian and physical still Volley Ground, also to knock off Boots or Scarf, Specs, etc., then defog Spikes and Stupid Screens. So +2 Close Combat is a 2-hit KO. Just Roost first, then attack, so you'll 100% kill it with Brave Bird at -2. That's interesting. 20 attack Brave Bird, yeah, guaranteed. Okay, so the 20 in attack makes a roll in my favor. Just roosting and attacking after he's at -2 is fine. The volley's a bit trickier since SD Flame Charge set is kind of a problem. Rock Slide's a 2-hit KO if it gets to +2, but it's a 4-hit KO if it doesn't, where Brave Bird is a 3-hit KO. Thought about Scarf Buzz, but then Silver Chomp gonna have to switch into Moltres. Okay, that's the team. Welcome to whatever. That's all information that I have about it. So I'm gonna try to get connected with my opponent, and I'll see you all back if you're watching on YouTube in a moment. They're gonna make me turn off chat, but I don't want to turn off chat today. Can I just not? Hello, Our Lady of Lilacs. How are you doing today? Yeah, can I just not put chat on emote only mode? Pearly, no one ever said that I didn't have a problem. All right, you know what? Don't do anything stupid, chat. Don't say it. Please don't troll or do anything stupid. I will ban whoever does that. I'm just gonna leave it on. And if they like give me a loss, then that's fine. I'm fine with it. I'd rather just be chill in the chat today. Lipard, wait, I forgot my opponent's team. I don't have anything in my calcs or any like thing set up in my notes. Hold on. I forgot to like do a Pokemon battle. Hold on. There's a Leopard, as Daria says. Hold on. You're going to lose this for a second because we're going to grab that and put it into my calc. How much time I got? A minute? Oh, we have so much time. All right, we're good. Alright, we're good. So, Lipard, Roserade, Tentacruel, Kyurem, Moltres, Grimmsnarl. So there's no Silvally, which is exactly what I was told means that there's no ground. And there's also nothing that outspeeds Heliolisk naturally, so we're just going to lead with Heliolisk and click Volt Switch and just do it. Grimmsnarl could lead, but like, I'd love damage on that. And yeah, we're gonna play Pokemon here. I don't even have chat up anymore. It just got booted off the screen. Our Lady of Lilacs, congratulations on graduating college officially. Graduation for me is this weekend, but it's not even official, I guess, because I'm also finishing my classes out. Heliolisk, Liepard, level 50. Choice Band Knockoff kills me. Choice Specs Volt Switch kills you. All right. You could fake out or something here. Yeah, that's fine. But we know you're not Scarf now, so Volt Switch just comes out. You could live it, but again, I'm going to switch out, so it's fine. Roserade could come in as well, but I don't mind getting damage off. Hyper Voice also would have just been like clean here. To be real, probably should have flicked Hyper Voice, because Rose probably comes in, but it doesn't really matter, because like now I have switch-ins, right? Like I just go Slowking. That did nothing actually. So probably for the best that I clicked that. Well, maybe Hyper Voice would have 2KO'd. I could go Giga Copperajah here. It's super specially defensive and just kind of checks this. But it does let up like T-Spikes or something, but I do have a Mandibuzz, so I could also just go Mandibuzz, but you could have Dazzling Gleam, and I don't really want you to do that. So we're just going to go Copper. And set up rocks. Because you have Tentacruel for removal, and that's it. What item is on this? I don't know. It was Adamant Sheer Force, but only 4 attack. Leftovers? This guy's running Leftovers. This guy's just waiting for me to trick him. Sleep Powder! Lands it! Okay, well, if I had a Mana Sleep, this is probably the one I wanted. So, Alright, well, that's one burned turn of sleep. What are you gonna do here? I don't know. I'm just gonna set up rocks again. You can set up spikes or something. Shadow Ball? That's fine. We're gonna show you that we tank that. And we woke up. See? Easy. So I could go Mandibuzz here, which takes the Shadow Ball, because that's your best way to hit me right now. And it also doesn't get sleeped. A Mandibuzz? Just you? Oh, okay. I guess we're not having guests over for this minute, but we will later. But I'm gonna go Mandy here. I'm gonna go Buzz here. Amanda got mad. I'm gonna go number 5 here. Sleep Powder into Overcoat. So now we get a free knockoff. Grimmsnarl probably comes in on that, but I'd rather just get a knockoff off. I could Brave Bird, but not worth it. There's nothing to defog. Shadow Ball's not doing anything. You could have Dazzling Gleam, I guess, but that would show me that you don't have like Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain, like one of the two you don't have, and that's good to know about. And we do still have the Sylve that can switch in and wish back the Copper, which apparently was a big part of the strategy this week. So Moltres does come in. We're going to see Boots, but we're also going to knock off the Moltres here. And that means it's not Boots for later. Of course, there's a Flame Body on the first knockoff. Not that damage was super important because Passimian's not here. That was like the reason that I have Brave Bird and some attack investment. So I think it was Slowking was what I was supposed to do when Moltres showed up. And Hurricane lands. Wow, my opponent's really good at this game. I just typed Moltres in its move slot. And then I typed, I hit caps lock and I realized it halfway through and I just typed her in all caps. Oh, we are doing great here. All right, so I'm just gonna slack off, I guess. Or Sludge Bomb? I mean, Sludge Bomb's free. I mean, it's not free because I'm confused, but I'm gonna slack off here. If I hit myself in confusion, I can switch out after that, but there's the U-turn. U-turn. Okay. If you go Grimmsnarl, I really wish that I had gone Sludge Bomb there. But if I hit myself in confusion, it doesn't really matter. Penta? Okay, I'll take the slack off here. So you're gonna spin now. I don't have Gengar. Okay, we get the slack off. I have Psyshock, and I kind of want to go for it, because you're just going to spin, and I don't really think that matters too much. Are you also leftovers? No, that's Black Sludge's animation. Okay. Where's Tentacle? So we're just going to Psyshock here. I mean, it's going to do big damage. There's spin. Okay, please break out of confusion. We're just gonna ignore that confusion for now. Holy smokes. Yeah, you want to spin. Well, get punished for it. So Lipard's gonna come in here, because that's the way my opponent's playing right now. So I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb on that. They could stay in, and it might actually live a Sludge Bomb from this range, but I think Lipard's coming in, because that's exactly what I expect my opponent to do. And we're just gonna get a Sludge Bomb off. Snapped out of confusion. Sludge Bomb. Easy. And the poison. Easy. And now I switch out, get my health back, still keep my Culber Berry, and I don't really care what takes the fake out. I guess Copper. Although it could be a knockoff, and I don't really want Copper getting knocked off, but I'm not super worried about it. So yeah. And Lipard's dead if it stays in and fakes out. I doubt you fake out. I guess I probably click knockoff. Foul play. Yeah. Probably should have gone into Sylveon there. Ow. It's okay. You're dead. Alright, so... Slowking G kills Lipard with Poison Sludge Bomb. But that was probably more damage than I was supposed to take with this thing. Should have gone Sylve there. I could go Sylve here, but I can also just go Slowking again. And you're probably going to U-turn straight up, but that's okay. Flamethrower comes out? Okay, I'm just learning more about your set. Burn me. Burn me, please. Okay, no burn. Sludge Bomb is probably the best click here. Covers everything. So yeah, we're just going to click Sludge Bomb. Because there's a Grimmsnarl, so that could come in on a Psyshock. Even though Moltres has better special defense, it can't really touch me, and I do have access to both Slack Off and Regenerator if I need it. So we're just going to get a Sludge Bomb off. Roserade probably comes in on that. But Shadow Ball's still not KOing me from here. And I can just Psyshock from there. And then Regenerator off the remainder of the health. Actually, I probably just Slack Off first. How much is Sludge Bomb? I haven't calced like at all. Slowking G, Roserade, Shadow Ball. I was like, Spikes is doing nothing. It also did have Sleep Powder, which would be annoying. So let's just go Mandy. You still don't really have an answer to Mandibuzz, even though it's burned. I guess you have Moltres. Wish I had U-turn on it, but I don't. It's okay. Leech Seed. Okay. Now I really wish I had U-turn on this. Should have Psyshocked. Should have Psyshocked. I'm shocked that you did that, not Sleep Powder, but I guess you were expecting the Mandibuzz play. Maybe I'm being too predictable. I gotta change it up. What are you gonna go for here? You're gonna switch into Moltres, right? So I'm just gonna go out into Slowking. You're certainly not clicking Shadow Ball. If you click Sludge Bomb, I don't care. If you Sleep Powder, you are the realist, TM. But I think you're going Moltres. Grim Sleeper. Okay, I'm just going to Sludge Bomb that, I think. Frisk! No! Don't my boots. You know about them. Oh god, I feel so exposed. But I do have the Culber, so I think we planned for this, right? Like, this was something that I was supposed to bait the situation of. So I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Get big damage off. Darkest Lariat. Culber Berry gets eaten. We're going to tank that. Sludge Bomb comes out. And now we can go Sylveon, maybe? Now that you took a million. Or... yeah, I think we go Sylveon here. Sylveon's a little sketchy, though. But I think it's my best play. I still have the Garchomp in the back. And now that Lipard's dead, it outspeeds your whole team outside of Scarf Kyurem. But we have a Yachi Berry, so... What is that? What is that? It's a Roserade. Oh god, I dropped things. Oh god. Okay. So now you're either going to Sleep Powder or Leech Seed. Either way, I kind of want to click Psyshock here. I kind of want to click Psyshock here. Even though you might Sludge Bomb. And it's going to hurt. Ow. I kind of want to Psyshock. Alright, I need a damage on this thing. We can go into Copper. I should have just gone to Copper there. It's probably the safest play. Although you're going to Leech Seed now, right? Ah, you're going to Leech Seed now. Do I let Sylve go down? Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. What is Sylve tasked with dealing with? Specs Kyurem? It's already weakened. Sylve doesn't outspeed anything, and it gets me a safe switch into, like, Heliolisk here. So yeah, we're going to Psyshock. I think you're going to, like, Leech Seed. You went for another Sludge Bomb. Wow, okay. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Oops. Where'd it go? Where'd my cursor go? So Roserade kills Sylveon with Sludge Bomb. We know you're full set. So I could just go Garchomp, which should Oko from here. Like, without trouble. You still have the Moltres. But I know you're not Scarfed. So I could just set up a Swords Dance. But I don't really want to let this thing attack me. So I kind of just click EQ, right? I could Scale Shot. But 2 hits doesn't kill. I'm just going to Earthquake. I just would rather kill this thing. Okay. So Garchomp kills Roserade with Earthquake. What are you going to go into now? Kyurem. I'm supposed to click Scale Shot right now. Because I just win the game if it lands. Yeah. Oh, you're not Scarfed. Uh-oh. That actually might not be ideal. Are you Specs? If you're not Specs, I don't die. Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! Your Life Orb! Ho-ho-ho-ho! I think from that range, you might have Ice Shard, I guess. Does this thing learn Ice Shard? I don't remember. I used it once. I think from this range, an EQ should realistically kill. Yeah. Switches out, goes into Moltres? Okay, I'll just Rock Slide that. I've knocked off your item, you're not Scarfed. Nothing is Scarfed. I've confirmed everything other than the Grimmsnarl. I haven't actually confirmed its item. Officially. I missed my Rock Slide. Of course. But you missed your Hurricane. Why would you click Hurricane? I'm at 2. I am at 2. You always click Flamethrower. Why would you click Hurricane? What do you gain? What is the objective? Why did you do that? Oh, man. You just gave me another chance to click Rock Slide. Wow, you tanked that. Flinch him. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Moltres kills Garchomp with Flamethrower. But the reason I'm not overly worried about it is because we have access to Hyper Voice here. And again, Scarf Grimmsnarl is like the one thing that can make me sad. Which it could be. It certainly could be. We're about to find out. If you go straight Grimmsnarl, are you scarfed? I don't know. So Heliolisk kills Moltres with Hyper Voice. Should kill here. Because you're like really low. And if you didn't go Grimmsnarl right away, I don't think you're scarfed, so. So Heliolisk kills Kyurem with Hyper Voice. I really don't think you're Scarf Grimmsnarl here. But maybe, if you are Scarf Grimmsnarl. If you are Scarf Grimmsnarl. No, Mandibuzz still walls. Okay. You sacked your win con there. Because Mandibuzz can still wall. You're not scarfed. Okay. Also, you were Frisk and not Prankster, which is interesting. I like noticed that before, but I didn't think about it. Okay. I don't know why, but like today I just felt like my predictions were going to be working. Yo, look at our trainer cards. They're so cute together. So I lost week 1 4-0, I lost week 2 4-0, I won week 3 4-0. This is an interesting season. I'm not sure what to do about it. I guess whoever loses their third Mon first just loses the game. That's just how it's going to be. But yeah, because if Grimmsnarl was scarfed there, it would have had to lock into either Play Rough or Spirit Break or Darkest Lariat. If it locks into Spirit Break, I go Slow King, and then I get a free kill on Tentacruel. It comes back in, and now it's forced into Darkest Lariat to kill the Slow King, which means that Mandibuzz always comes in. So I think I had that even if it was Scarf Grimmsnarl, just because they ran out of switch-ins, which is why when the Kyurem went down, I felt really good. If the Kyurem hadn't gone down, then Grimmsnarl might have had enough switch-ins to force my team to make some weird reads, but I could have always sacked Copper to scout which one the Grimmsnarl was going for this time, and then get a free kill, and then sacked whatever my other Mon was that was still alive. It wasn't Sylveon, it wasn't Garchomp. That's what happens when you don't prep your own team. What was my other Mon? Did I even bring it in? No, Slow Copper, Mandibuzz, Heliolisk. Oh, Heliolisk would have died, I guess. So then I wouldn't have had enough switches. Maybe not. But how do I say Delibird? Delibird. But yeah, we did it. We did it. We got to win in the league. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut out where I was just like staring blankly at a screen, but yeah, we got to win this week. If the commissioner is going to take that away because I left on chat, the chat's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it on the video, like the YouTube video, so everyone can see what you guys are talking. I was actually not looking at most of the time, but everyone can see what you guys are talking about. And if the commissioner has a problem with that, that's fine. I'm just having fun, and I actually feel like I had a really good time this week. So either way, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.